Hello everyone. So when I opened Google today, there was this picture of a player with a bat in hand. I was a little amused, a little happy when I clicked on that, and there appeared a name, Dilip Sardesai. You don't often see an Indian in Google Doodle, and that too a cricketer who is a legend in his time, but he was, before our era began. So we most of us still don't know about such legends who played in those times. I was a little curious. I searched through the net. I read many points about him, many news about him, about his career, about his lifestyle. And I must have, when I read that name, when I saw that his picture on Google, I was pretty impressed. Then but gradually I started respecting this individual. So he has given India many things in cricket and off cricket. He has made India proud in many things, and again in cricket and off cricket. So in cricket, what are his achievements? He is the best player of spin till date in the whole cricketing scenario. So that's something, when I read that, and it is repeated in many of the articles that I read, that he is the best player of spin till date. And when you read that, you should be alarmed, because there was Gavaskar, there was Vijay Merchant, and then there was other very good players, somebody like Vishwanathan. And I was amazed when I read that. But then when they say he is the best till date, there should be something great about him. And he was a very good player of fast bowling too. He scored a double century. His maiden century was a double century, and he scored it against West Indies in West Indies. And a record that stands in his name is he was the first player to score a double century overseas. So that's not a small thing, because in late 60s and early 70s, West Indies was a force to reckon with. That West Indies team is considered to be one of the best in the world. So even it is argued till today that early 2000 Australian team would just compete with that West Indies team, and the Australian team should have a very good day to beat them. So that's how good that West Indies team was, and to score a double century against that kind of a bowling lineup is a commendable thing in any sort of situation, in any sort of conditions they are playing in. And when they are playing in West Indies, that is even more commendable. So that the respect for him even grew larger when I read that. See, in alien conditions, to score a double century against the opponent who is such a strong opponent, so it's not an easy thing. Just imagine somebody going to South Africa in today's date and scoring a double century against them, against their bowling attack, and that won't happen. It can only happen if the player is a legend, and he proved to be a legend in himself. And if it's not that, and you know how many series we have won in England. Hardly 2 series we have won till date in England. And when you think about that, it's in 1971 Dilip Sardesai orchestrated this win for India against England in England. So again, a landmark to be for any Indian to be proud about. And it's these statistics you won't get to know in a common day and in daily life. So such statistics don't appear. And if these stats are not enough, this Mr. Sardesai scored more than 10,000 runs, to be precise 10,200 runs in first class cricket, playing for India and then for Bombay, now Mumbai. So his stats are not something that we cannot be proud of, and he has scored 5 centuries in 30 test matches. 30 test matches are good enough in those days, because you don't get to play 3 test match in a month. So 30 test match is quite a good number, and that too scoring 5 centuries out of that. And even out of those 5 centuries, 3 are against West Indies. So that I mean improves his quality of innings that he had played. So that's it about cricket. He has given something other than cricket that India is very proud about. That is Mr. Rajdeep Sardesai. He is a proud father of Mr. Rajdeep Sardesai, who we all know very, very well. And other than this, he has one more child, and almost everyone in his family has done India proud in their own field. Because but see, it's a short vlog, so I can't explain all of that. I have studied, I have read about almost everything about Mr. Dilip Sardesai. So I mean it's enriching for me to acquire this knowledge, and I hope Google comes up with such old legends who did India proud in those days, so that we can get with new knowledge almost every day. So that's it for today's video. Tomorrow a new thing, second test match at Lords. We should follow that test match. We know how good the first test match was. I'm sorry I couldn't come up with a vlog. I was busy with other things. So let me just brief you about that first test match. See, India lost, fine. India gave a very good fight. So that's what we want from a team. A visiting team, any visiting team in any country should give tough fight, and the matches should not go one-sided. That's what we want in test match cricket, and that's what we got in the first test match, and we expect the same to continue. Win or lose will happen. It's about how good you play. India, other than Virat Kohli, none other batsman played to even 50% to their capability. So if you look at that, and India just lost by 31 runs, imagine one more batsman playing to his potential, even 70 to 80% to his potential, India would have won this match easily. That's how good this Indian team is, because India can straight away go with the same team, probably bring in Pujara and take out Dhawan and ask Rahul to open. So that change can be done, or else even if they go with the same lineup, India should only focus on better performance in batting. That should be the only focus. Bowling, they did fine. Take one good innings from Sam Curran doesn't take out the good bowling that India did. So let's just forget that. India bowled well, and they just need to continue bowling the same way. They will get the assistance that is required in Lords also. I hope the match will be as good as it was in the last time. So looking forward to the new match. I once again congratulate Google for coming up with this idea of placing an Indian legend on Google Doodle, and I hope more cricketers find a place on Doodle, and there are more followers of cricket in the world eventually. If you like this video, please share it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any notifications. Good night.